Dr. Eris Thorne was a skeptic, a man of pure logic who believed that every unexplained event had a scientific explanation, whether or not humans had yet discovered it. As a senior research fellow at a university lab, he often worked late nights long after his younger colleagues had gone home. The fluorescent lights hummed with a monotonous rhythm, the only sound breaking the silence of his work. The lab itself was old, built in the 1960s, and had a reputation among the students. They whispered stories of flickering lights, cold spots, and an oppressive feeling in the main experiment bay. Thorne dismissed it all as the overactive imaginations of students raised on ghost stories, until it happened to him. It started with small things. A Petri dish, sealed shut moments before, was found with its lid askew. A pipette meticulously cleaned and put away appeared the next morning with a single dark smear on its tip. He attributed it to careless janitorial staff. Then came the auditory phenomena. A low, off-key humming, barely perceptible, would sometimes echo from the far end of the long hallway when he was alone. It sounded like a child's song, but distorted and mournful. He first thought it was a malfunction in the ancient HVAC system, but a thorough check found nothing amiss. The humming would stop the moment he left his office and start again the moment he returned. The fear, however, began to set in when the incidents became more personal. One night, while processing a sample, he saw a gray figure in his peripheral vision. It stood at the edge of the hallway, a vague, shifting shape that seemed to be watching him. He turned his head directly to face it, and it vanished, just like the students had described. A chill ran down his spine. He remembered reading an article about a scientist who discovered that low-frequency sound waves, or infrasound, could cause people to feel fear and see visual distortions. He immediately sought the source. He found a newly installed fan, part of an HVAC upgrade, emitting vibrations at a low frequency. He turned it off. The ghostly figure didn't reappear. He was relieved, convinced he had found a rational explanation. But the night after the fan was shut off, something worse happened. As he worked, a powerful feeling of dread washed over him, a cold, oppressive weight that seemed to press down on his chest. It was the same feeling he'd dismissed in the students, but now it was real and suffocating. He realized, to his horror, that it was not caused by vibrations. Then he heard it again, the off-key humming, closer this time and filled with a palpable sense of sorrow. It wasn't echoing from the hallway. It was coming from inside his office. He froze, his blood running cold. Slowly, deliberately, a stack of research papers on his desk began to slide. They moved with a strange, deliberate grace, as if an invisible hand were pushing them. The pages rustled and the humming intensified. He glanced at his computer screen and saw a string of code, his own work, suddenly deleted. A new line appeared, typed by an unseen force. "You turned off